your face
Okay,
right
guys,
now.
very sorry for the delay. Very sorry for the delay, guys, but we should be ready just about now. Sorry for the wait, John.
Yay.
Exactly, that's my
Yay.
thoughts.
Yeah,
Alright,
you're all good.
so I'm just going to get the last touches together. Y'all ready for the run, though?
Of course not.
Of course. Why would anyone be ready for a marathon run?
Yeah. Guaranteed world record.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so whenever you are ready, just confirm that. We'll mute here in Discord, and then I'll head over to your stream and go off your countdown on stream, if that's alright.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, well, good luck, dude.
All right, man.
Well, good luck, dude.
All right, man. Ah, boy. Hey. Wait. I have to show uncertainty. Is this thing on? Are we ready? Are we ready? Anybody there? Hello? Hi? Hi? Huh? What? Huh? Yeah? Huh? What? Huh? All right, y'all. Let's go. This is Resident Evil 3 for the game. We're about to bust out some RE3. This is 80%. This is not an impressive run, but I know how to get through it and hopefully not die. And that's all that really matters at the end of the day. Alrighty. So sit back, relax, and we're going to count it down. This game kind of starts after a cutscene. So I'll let you know when it's time to start it. It happens very abruptly. And what was the number? I think someone said we're going to play with outfit 4. You know what? We're going to play 4 anyway. Alright, time will start as soon as you see fire on the screen. After this dark screen goes away, time starts then. So right about now. Well, that's kind of like fire, but you know what I'm saying. This game is time using in-game timer anyway. So here we go. So let's go. We got a girl Jill, starting off RE, and we are just gonna hop over here. Now this is the PC Taiwanese version, which is the fastest version of RE3. RE3 is all over the consoles, from being on PC. So I had to install DirectX 6 to make this work on my modern computer. All right, of course there's PC, there's PlayStation, there's GameCube, and all that good stuff. Now one advantage of this version is that you can skip door transitions. There's actually a timing to it, but I'm not that kind of top-ranked player yet. All right. This is hard mode. We are playing in hard mode, so the enemy is actually easier to kill, but it is hard mode, so we ain't playing no babby strats here. So of course you know what happens. RE, Resident Evil, the place is a mess. Zombies all over the place. You know how it works. And of course the first thing we're gonna do is find a key to get up out of this building because we stuck like Chuck. Alrighty. So pick up our key, backtrack out the door, and in true RE fashion, a little backtracking from here and there. Now, I have no idea what's on the screen. I just know what buttons to press and when to press them. It basically says, hey, you got the key. You want to use it? Now, this game is typically very, very frowned upon for RNG because it has too much of it. Many of the top levels, players of this game, runs are determined by RNG, including what just happened there. Sometimes when you walk through that door, will bust open, and when it doesn't, it's actually a time loss. Now, the reason we walk out is because it keeps these enemies, it allows them to go ahead and spawn outside. We're going to go ahead and equip this. Oh boy, it's ready to hit me, ain't he? Yeah, bow down. You want some of this? Get in my way. Alright, so we're going to get rid of them knuckleheads, and if I can actually walk over to here, we're going to pick up our oil here. Now this is the most RNG heavy part of the game, at least in the beginning. And normally what you'll do is be safe because this is a marathon and the brother ain't trying to die. If you get bad RNG on that staircase or that stairwell, you just reset. So we're going to play a little bit more timidly here because we don't want to die. We are not going to save anywhere because I'm just that skilled of a player. With a PB that's like 14 minutes behind the world record on a less than an hour game. Don't judge me. All right, so our first thing to do is to get all of our flammable because apparently she's kind of part arsonist. So we're going to need the oil I got plus something in here. So we're going to press the button here to skip this cutscene, walk to the door, and that little glowing object is what we need. All right, so we're going to backtrack out of there and continue forward. So, of course, you know, she's going to use that to combine, and we're going to, again, burn some stuff down. We're just going to hug the wall because she's not too bright. So here's another set of RNG. When this thing breaks, it's random. And actually, I want to have it there. This is really good luck here. So even during that cutscene, when it's falling, it still allows it to burn. Sometimes it can burn within like 2 seconds of walking in that room, which is pretty bad. So our first stop, especially we've seen RE2, some of the games kind of cross over. Our first stop is to enter the Raccoon Police Department, where we have a friend. So we have these encounters of Nemesis. In this case, we're going to choose to just get away and hopefully not get our back slapped. So here comes our first puzzle. Now, all the puzzles in this game, there are known solutions. I don't like you. Yeah. So there are known solutions. You know all the solutions. The question is, which one will it be? So we're going to go to our little evidence locker and hopefully we can nail it first try. 0, 1, 3, 1. Not today. 4011. No. Alright, let's go with, oh wait. Remember, every Resident Evil player always has their notes ready. Because you just have to. 4011. No. 4, 3, 1, 2. 0, 1. Did you notice I just tried the same one twice? Don't judge me. 0, 1, 31. Something opened this. 4011. Was even? Oh wait, I forgot one. 0, 5, 1, 3. I'm not paying attention. Anyways, I'm just showing you the worst possible RNG because you know what? You all are visual learners. So there's a sister girl. We're just gonna run behind her because she's not too bright either. And here we go. So these enemies are also randomizing their placement. We're just going to kind of dodge. Again, tank control is not fun. Now, another part of RNG coming up here. A choice of weapon. Either we're going to get the Magnum or the grenade launcher. We want the grenade launcher. And what do we get? Of course. So because we got that, we're going to keep that for now. We ain't got no choice, obviously. But we're going to pick up what we need a little bit later in the run. So again, not optimal. Oh my god, that dude got some gas. Now, old boy is after us. So Nemesis is gonna follow us for a while here. But before we leave, we're going to pick up this blue crystal. We need that for a little bit later. And because we had this, we're going to go over here. And that was a really good escape there. You gotta watch your footing there because there's 2 sets of RNG in that room. There's one where the zombie can grab you in the foot, and the other one where it's like a freebie to escape out. Alright, so we continue. Y'all enjoying this run? So now that we have this blue crystal, we're going to continue on to the next area of the map here. And again, watch out for some new zombies. Yo, watch this. You scary monster. Now, you see some blue herbs there. So part of the RNG of this game is that sometimes you'll see green herbs in one place. If you don't see them in one place, they'll spawn somewhere else and vice versa. So watch out for the doggies. Don't want to mess up my cute little short jean shirt dress. So again, we're just going to kind of hug the wall here. Not really stressed about nothing. Now, so because we have a lot of weapons here, we're going to put some things away here. So I don't want this, and we don't need the ladder anytime soon, and we're just going to hold on to these goodies. Alrighty? Alrighty then. So we're just going to buy and weave these dolls. They're fine. Just keep moving. Don't stop. Sometimes better to not kill everything you see, plus you're out of ammo. So we're going to wait here for a second here, and hopefully he doesn't cut my leg open. These things can leap towards you. It's kind of scary. welcome. Here we go. You ready for it? You ready for it? And run behind him. And oh, baby, look at me being a speedrunner. So we're going to use our lockpick here to pick up our a nice little crowbar here, which we're going to immediately use right here to go down into the basement.
How did he find me?
But this is, for those who are watching, this is it's a fast run for me, slow for the top. But again, this is a, we are all helping here to get my man Super Mario. I call the man Super Mario. Super Sonic. I'm sorry, I'm coming off a Mario event here. ESA. You are watching it live. You watching Draco Dan. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just pressing buttons at this point. Alright, so there's gonna be a guy in front of me. I don't like you, so bye. We ain't gotta worry about him no time soon. And again, we're gonna take advantage of that crystal. Now, the cool thing about RE3 is that depending on what areas you traverse, kind of determines what spawns as you're playing. The first thing we're gonna do is pick up this health because you know a brother might die. And we're gonna push this lovely, somewhat transparent step ladder 11 times. 7, 8, 8, 9, 10. Worst counter. We're gonna open up this shutter we have up here. Now, the reason we're coming up here is because we need to pick up the other crystal. We got the blue one earlier, and the green one is also up here. All right, don't be scared. Oh, got him. Ah. All right, let's continue. So what I want to do is I want to go down here and grab this crystal before a big body Sonata grabs me. I think I walked too far. So now you got to die. Ooh, your carcass out my way. So of course, decapitation is a one-hit kill for enemies. Shotgun makes it, you know, kind of trivial to make that happen. And now that we have what we want, we're going to head up out of here and get ready to go to our next portion of our map. And hopefully I don't forget what I'm doing. So we're going to take our two crystals here. Our blue and our green. Blue and green makes purple, I think, or something like that. Alrighty. I'm over here trying to buy some Resident Evil. We're talking about some doggone fan art. Some Tanuki suit. How much for Super Sonic and a Tanuki suit? Bump the fire, Mario. Let's go Tanuki. I want to see my man turn into a statue. Alright, so next screen. Not too bad. Just gonna watch out. They might wake up. Just bypass their arms and body. The RE3 remake cannot get here soon enough. I'm just saying, if it ever happens. So on our next screen here, we could have either dogs or zombies, and we have zombies. Not the desired item. So I ain't got no more bullets. So ain't no point me walking around with an empty gun, so let's use our Magnum. So there's gonna be a couple guys down here, so we can just buy the... There you go. There's a tank there that we just blew up and they all dead, yo. So we got a little cutscene here. Old boy is about to be dead, but I don't care because I gotta go save the country from disaster.
Jill, put this on.
So Carlos decides to give me some new attire, or as I call it in my country, attire. It gives me a little upgrade, allowing me to carry 2 more inventory items, which is obviously nice to have in an RE game where you have to worry about limited inventory at any given time. I don't know, man. I hope it does. So we're going to continue on our way back because obviously it's an RE game. Of course, it's backtracking. What is this, Mario 1? Watch out for a boy. So we're going to go here and pick up this gunpowder. We'll use that a little later. Bump you. All right, now Bob and Weave back. Watch your step. Run behind him. Run behind you. It's all good. We're going to end up running past him again. But first... No! Uh-oh, I'm out of bullets. So in this game, whenever you have no bullets, it's not exactly comfy. But it's okay because we got plenty of health. So those green herbs you see back there, Those herbs spawn there because they normally would either be there or they would be where those blue herbs we saw a little bit earlier. So even though I'm grabbing my chest, it's no biggie. So we'll just fill it up. So 2 greens gives you 100 health. Additionally, you do run slower. So we're gonna go ahead and get rid of that and get a little health repair. Again, there's a lot of health around, so I'm not too worried about the inability to actually shoot stuff. So again, a little backtrack here again. No, as Carlos is running like a little scared somebody. So we're gonna run all the way down here. Now in that statue, we're given this little stone here. Alright, and we're gonna play a little switcheroo here. We're gonna put this one and that one, allowing us access to grab the one to the left. Whoops, not inventory. Thank you. We know what it is. Thank you, Vanna. Now, of course, we're playing it safe, so bro's gonna fill up here. And we're gonna take that one as well. And let's go. So now we take what we just got back to that same statue, allowing us to get a very important inventory item. So he's not too bright, so we're just gonna run behind him if possible. There we go. This one can't grab you. When they're on the staircase, they can't grab you, only puke at you. So, no threat there. So we got Tri-Dog here. No biggie. We're gonna run behind him because they're not bright. And of course, do a little spin the statue, and we have Big J battery. Now we're just gonna run over here. Not too stressed about that one. So I'm just gonna go over here and pick up one more. Oh, maybe if I combine them first. So we're gonna combine these. This will give us full health, a full health refill. The 3 of them. Again, just playing it very, very safe because I don't want to let Supersonic down with abysmal gameplay like a really bad, GameSpot article or something. So, all right, and now we go back again to the same place we just came from. He's not smart. Oh, the next strats. So again, kind of run it back. Not really about taking the damage here because we got health. Now this time we're gonna make a different turn. So this time we're gonna go in this first door here, allowing us to traverse to the next area. And you hear the sounds. Uh-oh, that's not effective. So she's over there holding her spleen as I get my patella swiped. No biggie. We're gonna take that battery we just got and insert it. And down we go. Now I mentioned earlier because we did not get the we got bad spawns here, so we're gonna have to try to hug the wall here. We're probably gonna get hit by these last ones. Yeah. Again, it's just bad luck there, unfortunately. But it's all good. So we're gonna go ahead and, you know what? Since we have a red here, for those who don't know, in RE3, you combine a red and a green. That's the same as full health. Now you know. Tell a friend. So in here we got 2 things to do. First thing, well 3 actually. We got to turn some power on. Now we do some math. So there are 2 gates here. Depending on where the numbers are, a little math with the number 5. Opening up the left one will give me the fuse, which is required to actually access and get out of this area. We're gonna go ahead and use this now because I need the inventory slot. But first, Monka. So there's an option to basically escape out the back door or electrocute the fence. And we're just going to choose to escape out the back door. Not door, but door. Hey, everybody checking, y'all say door. Now, Nemesis is going to be on me for a while. But the first thing we got to do is go back in. Nemesis may follow me in here. You can tell about the music. So now we're going to open up the other one. By doing so, up, 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 down. Getting 100 to 120 opens the right door. This will allow me the ability to grab the gun I did not get earlier. Oh. Now we have our very important grenade launcher. And now we're going to get up out of here. So Nemesis is going to be up here following me for a while, for a few screens potentially. Nemesis does have a limited number of missiles he can shoot at me. Not too comfy if I take damage. Watch out for the little black spot on the ground here. Oh, he's here. The music of doom. Let's just wait for him. Let's wait for him. And... nope. So it's going to bottom weave through all these things. There's the music again. Alright, now that we have all this stuff here, we're going to get rid of all this stuff. So we don't need this anymore. That's empty. We don't need that. We don't need a lockpick anytime soon. And we don't need, yeah, alrighty. We're going to put down our gunpowder B for a while. So we have 2 full health refills, so we're good for a minute. Yeah, Nemesis is like Robotnik. You know, no matter how fast Sonic runs, Robotnik always manages to catch up. So, you know, I don't know what it is. I guess because Robotnik is so big, well, at least he got big across the Sonic series. I mean, one day he's like small, next thing you know, he's big as a doggone state of New Jersey. I don't know what's up. So now, time to go to our next area. We're going to use that wrench we got to play Fire Lady. Nice ASMR there. So we're going to pick up our hose because we got to put out the fire we saw earlier in the game, actually. Watch out, don't get sniped here. Out, that's my patella. Out, that's still my patella. Out, that's still my patella. Or the back of my calf. This screen could give you either dogs or the zombies. So right here, we're going to go here. And let's put out that fire. Again, we saw this very early in the run. And those dogs jumped out of it. I'm not sure how they lived, but okay. Thank you, GDI. I'm glad you enjoyed it, yo. Yeah, for those who are watching my stream, I'm actually restreaming over on Draco Dan's Exclamation Marathon. We are helping to get my man to ESA to do all his runs. By runs, that means runs, not gas. Alright, so another RNG portion of the run is this room here. There are 3 possible solutions. The most common one is Sasprin. It requires 1 of 3 entry codes. Sasprin has like a 66% chance of going. If I could spell right, it might be more effective. And Sasprin actually came through today. Alrighty. So if you in the vanilla game, there's a tape you can watch that will show you. But in the course of the speed run, you brute force and hope for the best RNG. So we got tons of gunpowder here. Alright, so what I'm actually gonna do is, because I'm gonna play a little safe today, I'm actually gonna make some drugs here. Well, not drugs, no, we're making gunpowder. So we're gonna take A and B make C. It's just like algebra. So 2 C's together makes double C. Combine it with this, and bam, we got some freeze rounds, yo. You know, be prepared, yo. I'm going with the Boy Scouts model today. All right, so now we got some regular grenade rounds, and we have some. We can go ahead and load these up. Bam, nice and prepared. Now we got some oil here, but we have to get out of here. Monka. And I'm not using my health for this. We're just going to brute force our way out of here. We're just going to let him push him and hope we can get a way to the door. 3 grabs is okay. Alright, so I'm holding my chest. Got a little gas, so we're going to go ahead and equip this up. And we're going to take this hit normally. And let's go for the door. Wow, that's unlucky. Alright, so no biggie. He's still holding the chest, just a little gas. So you do run slower when you're in caution. So if you ever get below 100 health or at 100 or lower, you want to make sure that you can heal. It's getting kind of slow here. Alright, now because we made a little stop here, I'm actually going to get some more health. Some more ammo. Because I love ammo. Ammo's cool. So we're going to just let that marinate for a minute. Just let it marinate, you know, ripen while it's in my pocket. Now, we have almost every item we need to progress out this first major area of the game. By the way, chat, I need y'all to say, don't forget the crank. Don't forget. Wow, getting a little close, bro. Don't forget the crank. Hey, Hamad, what's going on? This is Taiwanese. That's the wrong knees. Doggone Alfred Hitchcock crows. Now, before we get there, we have to pick up this because you do this in real life. You always stick your hand into a sparking car and grab in some power cables. Totally safe. Now, there's another cutscene, which is we're going to choose the option, which is to climb back out the hole. There's a friend down there, but we're not going to talk to him right now. We'll deal with them later. So we've almost made it back to where we want to go. And we have nothing we need to drop off, so let's go. I didn't mean to walk that way. So I'm going to go here and pick up some ammo because it's cool. And then apparently do a U-turn right into his unchanging hands. Hallelujah. And they have really bad aim with their puke. Yeah. So, yeah, for those who know, typically in speedruns, you don't play English version because they're slower. Generally speaking, if you ever watch someone doing a speed run, language matters. So in this version, first of all, it's significantly faster because you can skip cutscenes. English version does not let you do that, so it's always already a huge time difference, just because of that alone. Yeah, I ain't got no clue what it is. I just know you just generally know when you're playing which options to choose. You think all these people there's no French and Chinese and please, we ain't that bright. Okay, some of us really are actually. So these guys are still there. Alright, this time we're gonna go over here. So we're gonna make a right turn this time. We had to grab that crank because we need that crank right now. Alright, so we're gonna head over into this isolated Hess gas station. Use our crank. And oh no! Alright, so we're going to use our wrench to finish up the job. So typically in a lot of games, it takes less characters in different languages to show the same exact information that English would. So if it takes less characters, less time to wait, etc. So, alright, so it prompts me. That text basically says, in typical RE fashion, hey, you have no further use for this. Do you want to discard it? So old boy walks in and let's play a little lights out. So in this puzzle, whatever button you press, the opposite, the items beside of it turns to the opposite state. So we need to turn it to the lit up light, and do it 3 times, and we will get whatever is left. So whoops, D and A, and this gives us a last piece that we need to give ourselves some power to get up out of here. But first, we're going to grab our first aid spray because brother ain't trying to die. And now, somebody has lit the place on fire. So let's get the heck up out of here. That scene was edited for broadcast, and we continue on. So now we have everything we needed, except somebody in my way. So we're going to try to break his ankles here. Oh, he could break my back instead, and then grab me, which is not desirable. Alrighty, so we're just going to get rid of you. So again, I'm over here dragging my body again. No biggie. So there was a couple of health items over here that we're going to grab them just in case. Now we don't have a required fight, but it is a section that you have to clear out of. Bad things can happen if you mess it up. I'm a little full here, so let's just use that. Yeah. Alright, so bad things are about to happen. Oh yeah, I got my heel stuck in the ground. No. So we're gonna see our friend here. We'll see him later. We have this dude. That's right. Welcome to the tribute of Tremors right here. So the first thing we do is get up out of here. So the first thing we're gonna do is hit this button. So there's this evil worm monster, and we have to hit these things. We want to hit these things, so I kind of messed this up a little bit. So we're going to get him to spawn, and then we have to hit this trigger. If you miss that trigger, the enemy can buy you for like 60 health very, very quickly. So you got to be a little careful there. 2 hits of 30 apiece. Now that we have everything we need, we can power up whatever this thing is beside me. So let's do some combining here. So we're going to take our oil and that, use that. Apply some jumper cables because obviously we use that on trains. And of course a fuse that I found. And now we have all our pieces together and let's go power up it. But he's like, oh no, something doesn't work. Go back and check it. Okay, I'll go check it. And who's back here besides Mikhail? Oh look, a nemesis. So this fight is not required, so bump you, Nemi. And of course, you know what happens.
No, the brakes are out.
Who'da thunk? So as we bust out our Star Trek wiggle like it's like 1979 here, we're gonna choose the top option in all cases. But in this case is to do this safe maneuver.
Useless.
Yeah. Oh my. So we're gonna jump out this moving train or whatever it is and bust my head wide open and have cerebrum damage as we enter the next section of the game here. And of course, these zombies don't die in fire because obviously why would they? So over here, oh, not that way, bro. Over here behind this statue of somebody or painting is this random partial key. We're gonna grab that and continue on. So we've unlocked that door and hit her.
Here's a gift for you.
Now if you have full inventory, he won't give you anything here. You can actually save time. So you want to have all your inventory slots full. Because I'm soft right now, we're taking everything we can get. Sometimes there's actually some ammo on that table too. Another RNG portion. So as we continue here, we got bad enemies here unfortunately. Ooh, those are not desirable. So we have another puzzle coming up here. Again, this is RNG the game. And you see we have all of these doggone ammos on the floor here. Again, we got A's and B's. And for our next fight coming up, we are going to need freeze rounds. So A and B make C because that's how math works. As you notice, we have a ton of ammo. I mean, we are well off on ammo. But what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to combine this A and B together and hold it for later. So we're going to grab that and then, yeah, weak floors. Oh, look, here they come. So we're just going to get up out of here. And we're going to head on upstairs. So coming up next, now again, this is the Taiwanese version we're playing right now of the game. The upcoming puzzle we have has a static solution. The solution is always the same. The RNG portion is based on the starting pieces of the puzzle. So we're going to share a little bit more about it in just a second here. So here we go, over to our music box puzzle. Now the correct solution, there are 6 positions, A through F. And when I say up, I mean the peg is close to the center. When it's down, it means towards the outside. The correct solution is going to be up, down, up, up, down, up. And it looks like we have to make how many changes here? 1, a lot of changes. Next, down. Yeah, only 2 changes. So next, 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 next. So second best RNG. You can tell when you're wrong because it makes a kind of sound. Yeah, that's my best audible demonstration. You can tell when it's a wrong note. So once we grab that, we are awarded with the second portion of this key we have, and back downstairs we go. Did y'all like my sound? Oh look. So again, another optional thing. This time we're gonna push him off the edge. Notice the broken banister. Now there are spiders here. You must be careful. You can get poisoned. If you get poisoned, then you lose 1 HP per second for a while. Not comfy. Now using these 2 parts of the key, we can now proceed to this next door. Now be careful. We're gonna grab some ammo and keep on going. Watch out for spooters. Uh-oh, I just got poisoned. Monka Q. Alrighty, so we're going to look at that clock. We have 11 o'clock there. Now, the time is important because in this solution, We already know all the possible patterns, and by looking at the first clock, we know where to put everything at. The goal is to make the center clock have 12 o'clock. So when you glance at the clock when you're walking in, you can look at the 6 possible patterns. We're going to put obsidian there, crystal on the right one, and then amethyst or amber goes on this one. And we are awarded with a gear. Yay. Alrighty, so now we're going to take our pieces and go back. Now we're going to go right back upstairs where we just came from. I'm not sure. I don't think my health monster is being captured, but there are some really genius programmers in the RE community who have written software that shows you all your cool stuff like your stat, your guns, all done real time. So right now I'm at 159 health. The game puts you at 200. 200 is full health. So we're gonna go over here and pick up our other portion of our gear, and now let's prep for our first required fight, y'all. So we're going to use that, get our health back up a little bit. We're going to swap out our guns for the big body, and let's use the gear. So our health is not going to be a big problem anyway. So coming up, again, this is the first required fight of the game. There is no way around this one. It's our first Nemesis encounter. So we're just going to wail away. Here we go, y'all. Let's go. 2... Watch out for that. So he'll fall down. We'll walk up to him and just body his dome piece. And he'll be dead. Alrighty, so
Sorry, Jill. Please,
now, so the thing is, in this particular thing, Jill is naturally poisoned here anyway. I would have lost health, but after that fight is over, Jill is poisoned.
Night.
And because of that,
The sound of falling rain.
Carlos must take over.
Still alive.
So now it's time for Silos to take over to save his boothang. So let's go. So Carlos has a pretty cool gun. So we're gonna walk here and just not shoot him. I kind of shot the wrong one. I kind of shot the wrong one. It's okay. I ain't scared. He's a big boy. All right, so Carlos is getting a little bit stronger, but again, we're gonna kind of play backtrack again. Again, kind of traversing the same path we went earlier. Ow! Dude, they are kind of being a little rough on me here. Now, except this time we're gonna go in the back, and we're gonna go push over the Philadelphia Liberty Bell. Because we have to get to our next section of the map. We gotta cure our girl Jill. So we're gonna do a little bob and weave here, bob and weave. And of course, when you need some drugs, where you go? The hospital. So we're now introduced to a new character in the game. Some of y'all know this guy. This scene's been edited for broadcast. This scene is a lot more graphic in the US version. In the non-Taiwanese version, you'll actually see his head fall and just dribble off the floor. Yeah. So we're going to pick up that health there, just in case bad things happen. Now, another very heavy RNG portion of the game here. Coming up here. So we have to fake who we are. Whoops. Inside this hospital is, of course, our cure.
There also appears to be a slight fracture in his right arm just below the elbow. However,
So this is another very common RNG heavy part to run. It's a 50-50 shot coming up, and we'll explain it in just a second. First thing we're gonna do is go to the 4th floor. So if we have zombies on the 4th floor when we go there, that means we may have hunters when we go down to the basement. Now, the first thing we gotta do is go grab a key. So heading to our far room, which actually has a very disturbing cutscene. You see the blood in the corner. Ooh. We're gonna need that key in just a minute. Oh sure, read a donation. Wait, yes. Read.
Alright, we got a $5 donation from Ricky Dude Not.
who says, "Awesome commentary. Indeed, it is an awesome gameplay. Thank you very much for this run so far, John, and thank you, Ricky, for the donation."
Oh. You know what? I'm gonna let. Hey, where's Ricky at? Look, this portion of the room what I was just talking about is a 50-50 shot. There are 4 corners in this room. You have to push this file cabinet to the right corner. Now, you always have to be able to access the drawers, which are on the far side over here. So there's a 50-50 shot of guessing this right. The room to the right of this tells me the solution. What do y'all think, you all? What side should I push it on? Should I push it to the left side or over here on the right side? You all can interact in this run. This run is up to you all. Jason says 11. Jason, this is on you now. Are you right? Oh, Jason's is right. Oh, baby. Let's go, Jason's. So once you know where to push it at, you just enter the code. Again, you already know what the codes are based on where you push it to. Whoops, that's the wrong one. I'm not bright. What was it? 104. Whoops. So this is the run killer, obviously, because if you choose the wrong one, you have to leave the room and walk back in, and then push it again. So top low runners, it's just one of those things you just have to deal with. Shout out to Jason's the VIP right now, or anyone that said left. And now we go to the basement. Now, because we had zombies on the 4th floor, when we come out of here, we're gonna have hunters. In fact, this hunter's so yeah, you're too slow. Alrighty, so we're gonna pick up our pace from 1st grade, and then turn this lovely thing on here. Now the solution, this little puzzle we have coming up is not random. It has a static solution. And what you need to do is make those bars on the left, those blue bars, equal to each other. So we're going to put down our paste. And to make it work, we're going to flip dials. 1 in Roman numeral, 3, and then A. They equal each other, and yay. Kool-Aid. Now we have everything we need to get Jill back up to 100% strength, but you know what's going to happen now. The hunters are mad. So, watch this amazing trick. Run behind them. Now, listen carefully. Listen carefully. Hear those footsteps? So there's a little thing on the wall that blows up that kills them if they're close enough to it. But you have to be careful because if you miss one, yeah. Oh, I chose the wrong floor. Whoops. Monka. So we're going to get out of here. 1st floor. But first, there are hunters in front of me. Let's go run past them. Now, one thing to note about this game, when you're in caution, when you have 100 HP or less, hunters can decapitate you, 1-hit kill. Of course, this place has been booby trapped, so let's get the heck up out of here. And of course, by the way, if y'all want to know what happened, look. Bang, dog! Them blew a car up in the hospital. Anyways, back we go to Jill. As this building is apparently about to collapse or something. Yeah, oh, I don't care about them. So one more time down this hallway. Dude, you gotta move out my way. Dude, they literally are just sitting there blocking the path. But, oh look. Oh boy is literally sprouting wings here. Nice purple arms here. Yo, y'all wanna see something cool? Watch that fire window. You see that fire in the center screen? Watch what happens. Nope. So anyway, now we're back to our girl Jill. Mix our elixirs, give it to Jill, and she's aight. So now we're back in possession of Jill. She's all fully healed. Now we're gonna pick up our lockpick. We need our lockpick and our lighter one more time. Yeah, I kind of pushed that pixel there a little bit. So Nemesis is mad. So look, I'm using tank controls as I get slapped back into the room there. Jeez, man. So he's gonna chase me for a few rooms here. So enjoy the dramatic music. Yeah, this, so we're basically gonna backtrack where Carlos just came from, except we're gonna make another turn. Alright, so this time we're gonna go up in this dough. And we're gonna pick up a very valuable key. Alright, that very highly made key looks amazing. So here we go. Let's just run down the wall as we go to the park area. Now, a lot of RNG coming up in the park between enemies. So we could have hunters. Oh, yeah, we don't want hunters. We could also have hunters or zombies on that screen. These are much more desirable. Actually, hunters probably die quicker, but these are easy to kill. Again, using our freeze rounds we had from earlier, just give them a little shot of hypothermia. Now the next screen we could have dogs or hunters. And looks like we're gonna have dogs. Dogs much more desirable. Pick up this dead man's key. I'm sorry, dude, it's gonna be alright. I'll remember you. So now we're gonna take that key back and go back across that first little water park area and go in the other door, other gate, should I say. And I don't even care about the hunters. He's just sitting there chilling, wading in the water, getting baptized. Now we have another puzzle here. Now this puzzle is pretty simple. The little diagram over there to the right shows you what to do. But we know what to do. We're gonna, in the top row, this is gears 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 2, 3, 5, 2, 4, and 1. You must do that in exactly 5 moves, no more, no less. That will allow the water to drain, giving me the access to the next area. Alrighty. So coming up in a few minutes, we have another required fight. Again, you cannot skip this fight. In order to do this fight, we actually need to have some acid rounds. Acid. So just go find a whole bunch of batteries and just cut off one of the ends of them. No Jill sandwich, not in this one. Ah, Jill sandwiches. So in order to make acid rounds, we need bees. We need bees. Alright, so to make this happen, first of all, we're going to go grab this big old stick here. And now we're going to get a little workout. First of all, we're going to light a fire because she's part arsonist. Alrighty, and now let's put our hips into it. But first of all, that's my last use of the lighter, so it's gone. And now, let's go. Oh. Ow. Yeah, don't make Jill mad. Alrighty, so now we have that taken care of. Let's go make some stuff. So we're gonna take these 2 bees here. Alright, take these 2 together. Mix them with our grenade rounds. That gives us big old whopping 13. And I have an A. Remember I told y'all about A and C? Check this out. Oh, whoops. There, now we got some flame rounds. Told her she has this thing about arsonists, and so anyway, we're gonna save those flame rounds for our final fight. Actually, very, very valuable against our final boss when we get to it. But first, more ammo. All right, we got a lot of ammo. Normally in a run, you would not have this much ammo. This is way excessive. You pick up basically just enough to get the game done. So we're gonna go ahead and switch over to what this is, and I'm quite impressed. No, I'm not. Get out of my face. Now it's time for our next required fight. Time for our work. Well, watch your step, girl. Them bad heels. And shoot. So you can one cycle this boss, killing him all in one cycle before he actually goes on the ground. I'm not that skilled yet. So this boss is dumb. This boss is dumb, so we're gonna do this little dumb thing here a few times. I know it looks silly, doesn't it? Yeah, this looks silly, don't it? So if you run out of ammo, you can actually electrocute this dude and kill him. Alright, so we're just gonna wait for him to come back up, and then we're gonna body him. Alright, let's go. And that's him. So as the green Kool-Aid splatters all over his and my dress and my body, ooh. That mysteriously timed fence just happens to fall down, providing me a way out of here. And of course, as you can imagine, we're backtracking. Now, in case you get poisoned by these spiders, there are blue herbs right outside the area where I drained the water. But we ain't got to worry about that one. Alright, so out we go. Let me check my inventory for a second here. Alright, we're good. Alright, so I'm going to pick up a herb. A nice, delicious herb. Because, you know, I like herbs. So we have everything we need to go now to get to the other section of the level. So, again, watch out for this dude. We're just going to body him. Now we're just going to basically follow this path all the way to the end, where we're going to use that key we got. Again, not much of an issue here because we have dogs. You might get nipped by this last one. Nah, he dumb. So, y'all, we are about to get to our final section of the map, of the game here. Y'all getting hype? I hope y'all enjoying this run. It's not world record pace, but it's my pace, and I like my pace. So, yet another interaction with Bowser. I said Bowser. With Nemesis. This time we're going to choose to, I think it's to push him off. And suddenly we're on the ground here. Where's it? Jump off. Nevertheless, in the door we go. So we're going to skip a little cutscene here. And this is our last kind of getting towards the end here. So we're going to pick up this very vital thingamajiggy. We do not need a lockpick anymore. We don't need that. I don't really want these 2 bullets either. So I'm just going to season that little ground there a little bit here. Just trying to free up an inventory slot, that's all. Alright, so we're more than fine with health. So this is what we gotta do here. So we gotta trick this puzzle. So the normal way of this puzzle is to adjust the steam so you can walk to that control panel to my right. But because hitboxes are very big in this game, you can honestly get close enough without actually doing the puzzle as intended. Even though I'm getting just steam just blown right on my lovely jean skirt dress. So that unlocks the door. Now we're gonna flip this one and flip the one beside of it. And we're done. Now we're going to head out to our other area. Now we're going to run behind this zombie because he's not too bright. And just go right in there. We're going to grab our Iomega zip disc. And we're going to walk out because this actually resets the zombies in that room to a place I can walk easily. I can go right to this elevator. So in our next area, we could have either zombies, the slow ones, the hunters, or those grasshopper type things. And we have the grasshopper type things. The next room we could have hunters or worms. Obviously we don't want hunters. Oh great. So we're gonna kill these things. Again, you gotta be careful. You gotta watch your health because if you're in caution, one swipe can kill you instantly. And it's gonna be a pitiful sight. Now, coming up is probably, if you've ever played this game casually, it might be the most frustrating room in the video game of this game. Yes. Coming up is the infamous water table puzzle. If you ever played this game your first time, you probably just, ugh. But the cool thing is, this puzzle is so simple when you know the speedruns because you already know the solutions. So I want you all to look at that top row where there's like a medium bar and no bar in that first upper left corner. That is your trick to knowing what to do. There are only 4 possible solutions in Taiwanese version. Looking at that upper left corner, we know what to do. So for medium and empty, it's actually the worst possible pattern, the most required moves, but what we do is go to A and move A left 4. We go to B and move B right 2. And what we're trying to do is make the bars equal to the top one. We take C and move C left 2. And now we go to our third option, which is play. So 8, the red, yellow, and blue equals the top line, and we unlock the door, and we are ready to go. Again, bad RNG for my speed run, but it's all good. Now, because we obviously want even more ammo, because why not? So the next fight is a required fight, and the optimal ammo for me, anyway, I didn't mean to take that. It's going to be frost round. So we're going to make some more C's here. I mean, we're not going to have any issue with ammo, honestly. I have so much ammo, it makes literally no sense. Whoops. Wait, I gotta get my stuff out of here. Swap those out, move those with that. There we go. Put that there. There we go. Let's go. Let's go. So, this is about it, man. I'm gonna totally go overestimate, but hey, you can feel free to unfollow me. I'm joking. Please don't. So we're gonna pick up all the stuff I dropped out, including that key. Wow, bruh. You think I have enough health? A little thick on the health department here. So coming up is our last fights, our last required fights. So we're just gonna hug the wall here and hopefully nobody touches me. Yep. Told you I won't be safe, man. Trying to down this marathon. Y'all be like, man, did you see BigJon die in Resident Evil? Huh, he died. You should stick to Mario. Bow down. Alrighty. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and put in our frost rounds now. And we're going to use our iOmega zip disk and insert into this iOmega zip wall. And we're going to do this lovely cutscene.
Warning. Proceeding with operation in 3 minutes. Please evacuate immediately.
Now, this fight is the time. If the timer hits 0, dead. Now, the game naturally shows you the, quote, intended design of this fight, which you will actually do using the knife. You think I'm going to go ahead and fight this doggone zone with a knife? Please. Alternatively, we're just going to do this. Hit him 4 times and then run. Legit. So we're going to hit over here. Hit him thrice and then bounce. Now he should fall down in just a moment. Nice. Whoops. Bad aim. Now we're going to hopefully get him before he hits me. 2. 1 more hit and he's dead. Alright. Flawless. For my skill level anyway. So, yes, of course, the alarm goes off. This cart suddenly just slides down his dead body. And there's our last thing we need. We're going to switch over. And we're going to use that card we just got to get up out of here. And of course, in typical RE fashion, wow, did you see that 1-frame explosion? More Star Trek. Oh my god, shake like the ship is getting attacked. So again, a little bit more backtracking, except we're going to use that card we just got to kind of go a different path here. My health is more than decent here, so we're just going to body you and you and you. Kind of just hug the wall here. Even if we get grabbed, it's okay, because we got tons of health. Bust the about face here. Use that key card 1 more time. And hug the left wall for happiness. There we go. Nice. Alright, now the whole place is about to get nuked.
Warning.
So, upper right corner, there is a countdown. If for some reason you don't clear the game for that timer hit 0, I will be Black History. We don't want that to happen. Alright, so we're going to use one of these. Just got ourselves running. Alexa, ain't nobody talking to you. Go away.
Sorry, I don't know that.
I know you don't know. No, hush. Trying to steal my thunder. All right, so in our final boss room here, first thing we gotta do is turn on the computer.
Checking system. Checking data. Warning. There is not enough power to activate the system.
So as the world's most depressed computer tells me, it ain't got no power. So we're gonna go plug it in, plug it in. So we got these lovely sized Super D batteries here.
Battery connected.
And of course, you know what's gonna happen. So Nemesis is perturbed. He also apparently has a way to get gains that I wish I could figure out. He's getting mad thick. So we have to continue pushing the remaining batteries here. So we have to get power to this gigantic rail cannon there in the corner. In order to kill him, the rail cannon must deliver the final shot. The earliest you can kill him is on the second shot. The first one was going to clear a path in the center. And in order for it to kill him in the first shot, we must have his health below 200. This is why we have those flame rounds and any other ammo you still have remaining to get his health under the 200 mark. So that when the second time the cannon shoots, it will kill him. So we're gonna go over here and let's go. Get a little closer here. So this will be well away, man. So he's down to 500. We're gonna switch our weapons here. Alright, so he's at 209 health right now. Next hit will put him under 200. So we're gonna move out the way. You gotta be careful not to get hit, because his spikes can kill 100 damage. He's at 164, so we're just gonna stay here and chill. And the next shot should kill him. Hold this hot here. There we go. So even though I'm 18 minutes over estimate, it wouldn't be traditional without doing, whenever you cannot PB and you decide to put it run out, you must always, by law, perform one final action. So of course this little turkey leg ain't dead yet, so you have an option to finish him off or leave. And well, let's take care of him.
You want stars? I'll give you stars.
You won't even talk about where that gun just came from, but let's just move on. So, the monster is dead, and time is coming up, like literally right about now. Ish. Now-ish. Yeah, like now-ish. There you go. Resident Evil 3 performed in an amateur advanced fashion for your viewing pleasure. Yeah, you can't walk out that room. You're stuck. The door is locked, so you're literally stuck. You can't go back anymore unless you die. So, there you go, y'all. Hope you enjoyed Resident Evil 3. Thank you for having me, man. Make sure you get my man Supersonic on that doggone ESA, man. He's got lost levels. Okay, and I expect to hear his rendition of an egg roll song. You know, West Coast egg rolls. You know, literally tacos. I don't know. All right, so make sure y'all help him out, man. He's got his runs. He's got that. He's got Sonic 1, and he's got the doggone Mario Relay Race. Yeah, he's in that Mega Man one too, man. So, all right, you all. So you all have a good one, and I will pass it back to Mr. Draco Dan for the continuation of Escape to the City.
Yeah, thank you very much, John, for that. I was hearing a lot of talk near the end there about how overestimate this was, something like 18 minutes. I don't know if I received the correct estimate in the submission form then, because I received a 1 hour and 1 minute estimate, which is what this run came out as. So even though by my estimate it's slightly over, it still seemed to be pretty decently on pace. But thank you very much all the same, John, and we're now going to go to a quick intermission to set up for our next game, which is going to be Octopath Traveler, all first chapters by Star Smiley. So, don't you guys go anywhere.